Hey guys, Conkaa here. Due to a bunch of requests coming from people in xfire and the recent LAN I attended, I thought I'd make a strafing tutorial for the community and help people out. I'll be covering 3 key topics in this video. First, I'll explain what a strafe jump actually is. Second, I'll explain the sequence of key presses needed and the mouse movement you need to use. Third, I'll explain the difference between FPS used for strafing. First of all, the strafe jump is a movement technique in the Quake engine where if you press a certain sequence of keys along with a certain mouse movement, you can get higher and longer distance, and it gives you the ability to just glide around the map. Now when you want to do a strafe jump, there are 5 main keys that you want to press and or hold. Those keys are A and W for a left jump, D and W for a right jump, spacebar, shift, and crouch. To do a strafe jump, for example, you simply just hold A and W, hold shift, jump, and then finish it with a crouch, like so. Now the tricky part of strafing is getting your mouse movement right. A lot of people have the key sequence down packed, as that is relatively easy, but it's the mouse movement where they will crash and burn. If you ever watched Diablo's video, he explains this semicircle technique. However, this is just a starting point for beginners, and once you learn to strafe properly, you will find that it's not needed. You can either opt to learn that way, or just do it how I do it, so it's up to you. I personally also did the semicircle way, but that was just me getting the basics down. As soon as I learned how to do that, I just went straight to the new way. So a few examples of his technique. It's like that, and a few examples of how I do it. Once you practice this technique, you will see this all in the flick, left to right or right to left. As soon as you get this flick down, you'll be able to strafe like a beast. Moving on to the next section is how FPS affects your strafes. Higher FPS means higher and longer distance due to a flaw in the Quake engine. For example, 125 is for long distance, but not higher. 250 is a combination of 125 and 333. And 333 just gives you the biggest height on your jumps, though it's blocked in pro mod because people would just float around like fairies. It's really up to you what you choose to use. Many prefer 125 and many prefer 250. I personally use 250 as it's what I started to use when I learned how to do it. Though there are many jumps in pro mod where you have to switch FPS. A good example in this map is Strafe from top scope to top garage. I'm not going to show you how to do that because I might fail it. Once you get up there, you just switch back to 250 and then you just bounce on here and you get up there. Another good example is the helicopter bounce and crash. You need 250 to get there, and then as soon as you want to bounce on the helicopter, you have to change to 125, and then you just get up on the ledge and stuff. As an added bonus for this video, I'll be showing you strafe rush routes that I believe are the quickest on strike. So, for defense, on defense, just glide along this wall strafe. Strafe across that barrier, keep going, strafe onto these bins, strafe again, dodge a nade, and go up here, strafe like that, and you're outside calf. You don't have to come outside calf, you can just sit double the palm here and defend. Yeah, it's up to you, depending on how aggressive they play. Alright, so the second defensive rush, I guess. Glide along the wall, strafe across the barrier, come up here, and strafe, bounce, strafe, and you're at front wall. And if you're lucky, you'll catch the rushes right there. So you can also pick the scope that will be there. Possibly you can just jump over and get like plus 15 or something in mech. Alright, so attack rushes. For attack rush, this is a really basic one at Diablo shows. Glide on the wall, strafe, glide again, strafe to dodge a nade, and you're in. And in here you can just, I don't know, just stay here and watch people. The second rush I'll show you will go to B, so. Alright, so you wall glide, strafe right, strafe again down here, and then when you're down here, it's up to you where you go. You can go into butcher, pick scope, jump over here, pick the defender there, and then yeah. That's all I really wanted to explain in this tutorial. So I hope you guys found it useful. I tried to explain most of the things in depth. If you guys want me to expand on anything else, just drop me a PM or something and I'll happily do so. I'll also be uploading several strafe rush videos, like for each map, and I'll be uploading me completing CoD Jumper maps for the people interested. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.